this is Grace, and I have some good news. I have previously mentioned that there was somebody that was not invited into my life and was not directly in my life, but in somebody else's, that was causing a toxic person, very narcissistic type person, and but it's no longer the case. I just found out it's no longer the case. So I know I'm being mysterious. I'm not trying to be, but it was it's one of those things, you learn don't talk about directly. Of course, I've learned lessons like that many times in my life, but no, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. And of course, it's still going to have little lasting effects, kind of thing. Hopefully not too much. I'm thinking not too much. And right now, really, I'm just happy and not sure how is this going to make things change, things better, because it's going to get better. Okay, I had some business to take care of, took care of it, and now I'm going to go get me something to eat and go home. But anyway, so I don't know where I left off, but basically I'm going to talk about it in a hypothetical, fictional kind of way. I think some more people could relate to it. And this is just my experience. It's not counseling advice or anything like that. Read the disclaimer in the description box below this video on YouTube. Anyway, what happened to me is similar to, say, like a work situation. And you're in a work situation and you've been working there for years, say, and somebody gets hired, and that person immediately, you meet, let's say a woman, you meet her, and immediately you say, oh my goodness, why did they hire this person? This person is bad. You can tell just by her, way she holds herself. Everything about her just screams narcissistic personality. Her appearance, her nonverbals, as it's called, the way she just behaves all around. I mean, you don't even talk to her and you can feel it. That's something I developed when I was very young. You should call it survival instinct. Some people call it gut instinct, but yeah. And with her, yeah, that's exactly how I saw it. But anyway, that person's hired, and you're like, what possessed them to hire this person? And as this person doesn't work directly with you, but over the years, the things that she's done in the company, in her own department, her own area, the things that she's done does have an effect on you. It has an effect on the whole company. But she is a master manipulator, like many narcissistic type people are, and they believe her year after year after year that she's doing a great job. Okay, I'm sitting still now, but I don't know how still I'll be able to hold this because the car, the SUV is kind of vibrating too. But anyway, now in that situation, this person just caused all kind of problems. You warned them. Everybody's talked, spoken to the, the people that they need to speak to, HR, whatever, and nobody's listening because she has them. We can't blame them. She has them snowed. She's very manipulative. So anyway, at some point, something finally comes up. Something finally breaks. In this whole tyranny of hers. Really, she controlled too many people in too many ways, and it was found out at some point, and she was doing some things that were really, really wrong. So then it went through the regular things that it goes through. Say if this, I'm giving this as a job example, so it would be fired or suspension or whatever, but say fired. So then that means it's over with. She's fired. It's over. It's done. But at the same time, it's not going to be totally over with, because what she's done leaves a lasting effect. And it's and the whole, she's done something wrong, and everybody that worked with her still remembers, and what she actually did wrong leaves a lasting effect. This kind of thing. But at least the problem is over with. She's fired. She's no longer there. You no longer have to hear about her every day as what she's doing. She's not going to be there every day. You don't have to even see her again. Whatever it is, that's over. Okay, the guy that was driving really slow, he's just decided to come and park next to me. hello, dude. There's nothing out here at this part. This is way away from any store or whatever. But yeah, park right next to me. Anyway, so the situation is over. I mean, that in my life, that situation is over, but there's going to be, I know, lasting effects. But it's not the bad situation. And this has been going on for years. So you know how you hear, always be nice to people because you don't know what they're going through? Yeah, that was the case for me. And it really wasn't something that I could talk about. And I still don't want to talk about it because, like I said, I've learned there's some things some would call it boundaries, what you disclose. But yeah, it's you kind of learn in some situations that there's also slander. Somebody can get you for slander or whatever. That wasn't the situation, by the way. But still, I definitely learned some things I got to keep to myself. So and just like you see in a job, when you go to a job, say that happened at a job, this whole situation. You don't know really how is this going to change things. Really, how is it going to, what's going to happen now that there's this relief? Oh, yay, this person's gone. This person's, been fired. You don't have to deal with it. How is it going to change the everyday? Because there's still the lasting effects, but how is it going to change the everyday? Of course, you're thinking, oh, it's going to change it for the better, and well, at least you hope so. And it probably will take a while before everything gets straightened out. But still, you don't know how is it going to make you feel. You personally, the relief that you're going to feel, the hopefully relief. And what you have to do, how you need to really, whether you need to get counseling because that person was just so awful. But, we know how that goes. And, I'm not saying that every situation in life, needs counseling, but, I mean, you really don't know how is it going to, you hope it doesn't linger in you, having dealt with somebody at work, and I've worked in places where, oh my goodness, after the jobs were over, I certainly felt, like PTSD, or CPTSD. But yeah, I've had that situation happen. The people were so toxic, so awful that it was a relief, but, and then I would have something come up, like, I don't know, a year or so later, whenever, I would still feel it, but then some situation came up and it's like a trigger, Anyway, I'm wondering, how I'm going to feel about this. I know I'm kind of like right now, just still, because I just heard about it, a little, happy, of course, but still, you got a little shock on that wear off because now that situation is no longer a problem for me. And really, you have to trust me on this. It's just, there will be lingering stuff, but it's no longer a problem. Okay, I'm going to end this video for today, this topic. I am on a road, and it's I don't know why people can't read road signs. This road is 30 miles per hour, and there will always, always, always be somebody riding my tail on this road. And their signs are everywhere because it's 30 miles per hour. They make sure people see it. There's also a cop that lives, and he points his, or she, police car toward the road. So, but they don't care. No, it's all about them. Yeah, we all know what that means. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all another day. Bye. Just for a note, at the end of that part that was 30 miles per hour, there was somebody on their bicycle, as usual, that was slowing down traffic, which at that point was a good thing because it has a little warning to go 20 miles per hour around that corner, and there was a police officer right there. So, yeah. But I don't think they even care sometimes. I'm serious, I don't. If they did, people wouldn't be doing it. But hey, they're there. They're finally there. Let's watch these people who go flying down that road. They're wanting to go 50 on a 30. Believe me, they do. Okay, now that's enough for this video.